All right, we're back with another give and take where we're going to respond to another lovely young woman who's asking a question that I think many, if not most single women are asking these days, which is,
So, am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men?
nope, not at all. In fact, I'd argue you're the norm, not the exception, because men aren't approaching women. They're done with dating, done with relationships, done with you all, period, and they've walked away.
No, because I had to actually sit and think about this, and I had to ask myself, when is the last time a man came up to me and wanted to get to know me or exchange numbers? And it's been a long time.
Well, I don't know about you, but a lot of the women that I've talked to, it's been years. I think for a lot of women, it started right around the same time you all started making YouTube shorts, TikTok videos, and Instagrams, telling men to just leave you alone, that you didn't want us to approach you, you didn't want anything to do with us because, well, you don't need us anymore. We heard that and decided to give you exactly what you asked for. So I'm not really sure why you're asking, why aren't men approaching you? The answer is because you told us not to.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has me questioning myself.
I hear you, and I'm sorry that you are. But instead of questioning yourself, the honest truth is you should be questioning your fellow women. You know, the ones who are making all those videos telling men to leave women alone. That's who you should be asking, because they are the reason why men aren't approaching you.
Like, am I not as attractive as I thought I am?
Nope, it's not that.
Am I looking old?
I don't think so, but then again, I'm old enough to be your grandfather, so I might not be the best judge of that.
Am I intimidating?
Again, no, not in the least.
Like, what is it?
I already told you. It's that you told us not to approach you. We heard that. We listened. We're doing exactly what you requested. So what's the problem?
So now I'm starting to realize that since men don't come up to me, I have to be the one to go up to them.
Look, that's a nice idea. I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that would genuinely appreciate it if you would approach them. But there's also a lot of them out there that wish you wouldn't. Like I said, we're done with y'all. Men have realized there's no point in relationships with women anymore. There's no benefit to it. The risk simply outweighs the reward. So the best thing for y'all to do is leave us the hell alone. You know, kind of like you told us to leave you the hell alone.
And that makes me super nervous because it's like, how do I know I'm not going to get rejected if you didn't come up to me in the first place and then I make the decision to go up to you?
Well, to that I say, welcome to equality. Welcome to the thing that men have had to deal with for eons now. You know, where women had total control and could reject a man for any possible reason they could think of. In fact, many of them went and mocked men for approaching them, made fun of them, did everything they could to humiliate them. Hell, there's bunches of you out there right now making videos about men approaching you or first dates. All I can say is buckle up, because if you're going to start approaching men, those things are going to start happening to you. We didn't create that dynamic. You did. Isn't equality fun?
How do I know I won't face rejection?
The truth is you don't. And now you're going to have the added bonus of possibly being mocked, made fun of, or humiliated, as I just said. Because men are adopting the ways of women. We're following your example.
So can I get some tips and tricks, some advice on how to approach a man that I think is cute? Because I have no idea how to. Like, I'm scared and I feel like I can only approach men if I'm drunk, which is not often.
All right, we've had a little fun with this, but let's get a little serious and genuinely answer the question that she's asking. The honest truth is there's only one way to do it, and that's to just do it, which is the very same advice I give to the guys. Think of it as a numbers game. You're going to get a certain number of yeses. You're going to get a certain number of nos. Hopefully the yeses will be more than the nos, but you will never know. And the only way to find out is to jump in the deep end and try and swim. And yeah, you might get rejected and humiliated. Those are the realities. The very same realities men have faced for all of eternity. It's a crapshoot. You don't know. You never will know. You simply have to decide, is the reward worth the risk? For men right now, the answer to that is no. There is no reward that justifies the risk. Hopefully it'll be a little different for you, because I actually feel sorry for women like yourself. The women who do want genuine relationships with men. The good women. Because unfortunately, you've allowed the not so good women to speak for you. To lay down the law that men should not approach you. You've allowed those women to mock and humiliate men. To threaten them with false allegations. To do all those things that have driven men away. And now you're the ones paying the price. Your beef isn't with men. Your beef is with those women. And I hope you start standing up to them. Because I truly believe there are a lot of good women out there, ones who don't follow that paradigm. Fortunately for y'all, things have gone too far, and it's going to be a long time before that pendulum swings back. So it's going to be on you to bring about the change. I wish you nothing but the best of luck and hope that you don't have any negative experiences. Because the truth of the matter is everyone deserves a good relationship. And finding one these days is hard, if not impossible.